As I was mentioning last week, I'm going to try and commit a lot more of my time to doing some brewing with Nami as well. A lot of times I feel like I just play some other techs or I just play a bunch of ranked, but I think brewing is important in this game as well. And specifically today, I'm revisiting a list around Tashigi and Sengoku. So the idea is you have 7 warlords along with the Navy package. Now, you want this primarily because Gravity Blade and White Snake are your 2 Navy targets, so you can, use Tashigi for that. Tashigi also can grab stuff like Sengoku, which is a Navy type card. Now, Sengoku can also grab stuff like Overheat if you're playing it. It can grab Desert Spada and Love Mellow. So you add in some additional stuff like Overheat, which is kind of the additional for the Sengoku. And for Tashigi, just to add more targets for Navy, you can play something like 3-cost Hina. Now, you have some kind of mixality here. So you could Hina to draw a card if you have 5 or less cards in hand, and then additionally Overheat back your Hina. It's a little loose, I get it. It's kind of like a build your own snake dance, but like a little bit worse. Regardless, there's a lot of things that kind of make sense on paper for this deck. I'll let you see how the games go. And let me tell you, the last game of this series of games here, it's a bit of an annoying one against Zoro. I feel like we kind of had him, but kind of got screwed over by some top decks. But anyway, enjoy the games. Going second against one of the very menaces. We're gonna try this. We're gonna try this one. Just having Searcher off the rip into the Gaval. Have some on a card draw. Tashigi's not exactly, honestly, Tashigi isn't really the best, but it is what it is. Now, could grab Hina because I'm gonna go pretty low on cards here, but I think just to have it, Gravity Blade might just be better. I think Gravity Blade might just be a better take here. And then that way I have the removal kind of on deck. Yeah, I have the kind of removal on deck. I can go Gavel Pitch here. Then I draw to 5 cards. Yeah, so Beam isn't exactly turn on. Untap, go to 4. Yep. Go Gavel Pitch. A little unfortunate. We got to use it like this, but let's see what happens here. Lost an Overheat and everything. Kind of wish I had the White Snake. Might just have to risk this for the biscuit. That really sucks. I don't want to take 2 hits if I don't have to. Okay, we're just gonna have to end the turn. That's really unfortunate. Maybe there's a chance where I can use Tashigi to counter out of a 5k. But honestly, I probably should have mulliganed this a little bit harder. I saw the Gavel and the Pilafs, and I had too much value in it because, okay, so the idea with this list is you're using more Dawn than usual per turn. So you can't be scared of having the Pilafs because it's going to happen anyway, especially against a purple deck that, I don't know, you don't really see the law too much at all. There's no real way for them to like punish out your hands like that. So we'll take that hit. What do they have for 7? So play something like relatively low cost here. Yeah. Okay. So we have Gravity Blade targets. It's just not the best thing in the world right now. And that's okay. They got the Sengoro. We have another one of these. We're going to attack here. All right. We're going to attack into this. Now I'm not playing, you could play like, well, there's the law. So we're going to play this. It's probably going to have to be that. Well, it could actually just be Spada. In all fairness, it could just be Spada. Let's run it like this. So we have 7 cards exactly. They let go of the law, right? And we might be able to punish them for it. Let's see. Like next turn, I go to 8 Dawn, and it's not like I'm too enthusiastic about using Gravity Blade. Honestly, not like I'm super enthusiastic about it, but this might be just off the basis that my keep was pretty bad. Let's do that. we can do is go overheat and then pitch the grab the Tashigi. Tashigi might be able to pull out like a white snake for me. Not the most ideal thing. This is one of the things that can suck about it's one of the things that can suck about just having Gravity Blade, because you tend to have a lot of it in removal. Very common issue with Gravity Blade is just that at the end of the day, one thing that you learn about playing too much removal in Nami is that it doesn't like advance, like the Gravity Blades don't advance your board state. So therein lies the key to that. Like, so let me like, this is a very bad place to use Gravity Blade, but it also is kind of a good spot as well when you really like break it down. So you just do that, then you pass the turn. I have to take 3 hits here. I'm still at 28 cards. Yeah, see, this is just a bad draw overall. So I think this is a good example of like a very bad scenario. So you have a keep that ends up being really bad. You want to take those triggers, you want to mulligan the way. But then the idea is, okay, generally speaking, you're going to have a higher than average Dawn cost anyway. So you might as well get rid of some of it early, right? And then hope that some of those Gravity Blades and everything are in your triggers, so you don't have to cast them. Like if I had a preference for what's in my triggers in this matchup, I'd rather Gravity Blade be in my triggers and me hard play my Sanji's Pilaf, because I don't want to draw Gravity Blade later in the game. So that was kind of the idea with that one. But regardless though, this one's a little tough. So we can trash this for counter. Okay, we might actually only take 2 hits. Honestly, we might only take 2 hits. We might only take 2 hits. Okay. Dawn to return. Yep. You're killing me. You're killing me. 9K? Well, there goes all my things. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, I'm only at 26 cards. I haven't really been able to advance my board state. But I guess the idea initially, the way I played this out was incorrect. But I mean, there's not much I'm doing at this point. It's pretty much a done deal, right? I can attack into here. And then after that, the best thing I can do, pretty much nothing here. I could do this and could grab that, which is kind of funny. And then, I don't know, just hope for the best, right? We can just pass the turn. These cards will end up doing nothing. I don't really want to play the Sengokus. I could try and convert them, but to what end? And then we'll just do this. So we're just gonna go counter, 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 counter. It's gonna be bad. Opponent's not gonna misplay this. I have like 2 counters, and yeah. There you go. There you go. So we're gonna go do this. We're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do this, and it's still not enough. And GG's. There you go. But okay. So generally speaking, pretty rough start. But we can keep it pushing. Let's keep this brew going. Up against some Hody. Opponent choose to go first. I'll keep this one. It's not terrible. You got the gavel at least. This can grab nothing, I believe. Yeah. This is the wrong side of this. So choose 0 targets, and we'll probably just draw it like this. We can pull that. Yeah, it's got to be like that. Okay. Unfortunate that we were not able to draw anything, but maybe like an overheat can bring that one back. Really sucks that I got to do it like this, but I mean, at least it gets rid of another one of those. We're going to end the turn there. This can restand, right? Yeah, this can restand, but at the cost of kind of adding your life, which isn't really that important to them. All things considered. Let's see what happens here. So they can attach a Dawn. We'll tax them out of that. So if they want to attach a Dawn attack with the Daruma, they'd have to attach 2 Dawn attack with the Durod, then they could restand. Not ideal for what they need to do. They would kind of miss an attack into this. Yep. Oh no, but they gained the 1k there. Oh, okay. I'm misunderstanding how this works, but they gained the 1k there. Fair enough. Okay, 5 to 4, right? And then pass the turn. So we have some decent like gravity blade targets. I'm not too upset about gravity blading here. I might be able to untap and just leave Spada up. Let's see what happens. At least we can like tax them out of a card. Like next turn, they'll attack with the Daruma. It's about just kind of adding the top card of your life though. Okay. All right. Okay. I mean, yo, they're adding a lot here. Right. So they can't restand that, which is key. So this can't hit me, this will. Yep. And so what we'll do here is go bang, bang. Send to the bottom. We'll leave this stuff up. If I get Hody again, GG's. Like, truly, if I get Hody again, GG's. Is this like, I've been seeing this deck like a lot more. Is this like good all of a sudden? Like what's going on with this? Like on the sim, I've been seeing a lot more Hody. Is there some recent support that just like popped off? Oh Lord. 5 or less cards in it. Well then. Do this. Definitely grab that. We can maybe draw it like this. We can do this. Gonna be that. And then yeah, okay, so we have 2 Kais at the bottom. Our bottom 8, I should know one more actually. All things since I should know the bottom 13. There should be a peel off at the top of that list. Yeah, I should know the bottom 13 at this point. Can't really play the Xenos for any value, so we're not. At least we have a White Snake though, but they can play around that. We pulled 2 cards out, which is kind of nice. Having 2 searchers is cool. And I don't think like that's a rare thing for many decks in general. Like having 2 searchers is definitely like a rare thing. Let's do this. Let's run it like this. Might actually, yeah. I don't think I want the overheat right now. I mean, the overheat could actually just get rid of this, which is kind of funny. Yeah, you know what? The overheat kind of just gets rid of that, which is like super funny. Yeah, okay. So I can counter out of something here and then bounce this back to their hand, which is great. So I'll trash the Hina. Right. Right. And then we'll do this and bounce. Oh, it's got to be something I control. Right. Okay. Well, regardless, I still got a counter out of it. I think in here, I have a lot more Hinas in hand. So I guess like I have a lot more Sengoku targets. I know that there's 2 gravity blades at the bottom. So I want to bounce the Sengoku in terms of like live targets. And I get hit here. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, well, triggers are absolutely god tier, which is great. I completely forgot. It's been a while since I played with overheat. This is an active character, not just one that I own. This is an active character, which really sucks. So this can grab, no, yeah, it's the other way around. But I can grab that at least. Touch a dawn attack here. Yep, 2 cards, perfect. And then we'll go probably pitch, save the peel off. You have to remember there's a restand coming my way here. And I don't want to just get got by. Like, I don't want to be super greedy and peel off here. I don't think that's correct. We'll pass. I don't want to be super greedy. It would be nice to peel off here, but I don't think that's what I can afford to do now. Best thing I can do is at least like make a poor snake dance impression and like overheat back a Kaya. Right? What's nice is like with this Daruma, yeah, so I can just like do this and then bounce that back because it gets reactive. So it's kind of funny, like just so it kind of counters out of that as well. So at least like with how they're doing this, I'm able to counter out of that attack. So I can do this and then do this. Nice. And so hopefully they don't have something with like rush coming out of there. Oh, the triggers are so good. Yo, wait, the triggers are so good. How do you lose when your triggers are like that? No, they gotta be mad. They gotta be mad at that one. Yeah, I mean, this is, can we grab anything? I mean, we won here. Just gonna draw 2 cards and yeah, no, how do you lose when your triggers are like that? But I feel like that kind of worked out for us. This isn't exactly like a meta list, but all right, GG's. It's been a while since, I feel like it's been a while since I played against Luffy. We're gonna mulligan this hand. It's a little bit better. Okay. I think we'll probably have to go with Kaya just to dig a little deeper here, try and find something. Or maybe I'm supposed to Sengoku first. Okay, there you go. I feel less bad about that. We could like do it into something like this. Okay, pass from there. At least we have Spada. Not that it's gonna help too much, but I mean, I kind of expect them to just, yeah, like do stuff like this. They are able to go through their deck a bit. It's working. It's working. Attack 5k. You know I have the Spada. You kind of gotta make me use it. Yeah. Do I really want this hand? I don't think so. I don't think I want that hand. Okay, Gravity Blade is like really funny here, not gonna lie. Gravity Blade is pretty funny here. So we're gonna drop both of these. It's kind of unfortunate how we're drawing this. Like, I'm gonna have to counter out of this attack with probably the beam if I can. You know, because if they attach, I mean, depends on how they do this. Depends on how quickly they can get rid of the cards left in their life. 33 cards, 5 life. Gravity Blade should put in some amount of work here. Should just be able to draw a card here, which is great. Okay, wow. Okay. We'll drop one of these. I know. This is what I mean, right? Like, this is what I was saying in the first game. Like, you just end up in these situations where you just have a bunch of this stuck in hand, right? You just have a bunch of this stuff stuck in hand. You're not able to do anything. But multiple Gravity Blades should be pretty good. Yep. So I'll take the hit there. We'll draw 2. It's probably gonna pitch Overheat at this point. And then what we can do is maybe attack here just to get a card out of their hand, right? Perfect. And then we'll send both of these to the bottom. We'll pass. Not a common card to be played in Nami right now. Not a card to play around. Like before, when Black Yellow Luffy first started kind of making its way onto the scene here, Gravity Blade was definitely more used. Like, I think a lot more people clued into the fact that it was a harder sell to make work. It was a harder sell. Okay, so there goes all of my Gravity Blades. Right? And the idea there is I want to make sure that if they have a blocker, that it's gone. Right? It's gone. Because then that's just going to put them in this weird scenario where, yeah, if they're going to start losing life and I'm going to start attacking you, you're going to start losing some cards. So fair enough. We're going to counter out of this. Yeah, you don't want to activate this right now. So do this. I think what we'll do is just deploy this. Great, grab that. We'll play this. Grab this. Something like that. Probably something like that, honestly. Well, probably something like that. I think we'll pass the turn from there. So we have 2 counters. I can afford to take a hit. Honestly, I haven't even paid attention to this, but I'm at, wow, 4 life, 11 cards. This game's over. This game is over. Like, actually, you could play 2 rush NL, not rush NL, rush ace. It still wouldn't work. It still wouldn't work. This game is over. Game is over. Right, let's trash some cards here. It doesn't matter what I'm going through. Like, I'm just gonna be able to draw my way out of this situation. My triggers, everything. Right? Attach 5 Dawn, attach 2, doesn't matter. I think they have to know that as well. Like, 7 cards, this much life, it's just not working out for you. You got a Sabo up top here, and you can't even afford to take the last life if you're able to. Trash the top or bottom. I mean, do you really want to do that? No, you definitely don't. I'll take the hit. So use this trigger. We'll line ourselves up here. I think we'll place these both on top. That way I can draw them. Right, with white snakes. And like, that's it. That's game. All I need to do is draw 2 cards and thing. So this is one of those matchups where, yeah, it's favored for us anyway, but especially at the time when Nami had Gravity Blade, it was so good for us. This matchup, they could not beat us in any way, shape, or form with Gravity Blade. It's a little bit better for them now, but still favored matchup. Yep. If you attack with any character, I win this game right now. Yeah, I think you really just want to be careful here. I don't think I have anything else. I guess that works. Yeah, and then I could use this. What is this, 4 cards left? Yeah, it's just those 4 cards. Grab this. Just do that. I don't know, opponent. I got 3 cards left, 2 life cards in hand. I don't know what you're doing in these colors to punish me. Even if you like, I don't know what you're playing in these colors to really punish me. Okay, there. Yeah, see, this is, I mean, you just got to do it, right? You just got to do it. I get it. All right, GG's. Yes, I willingly decided to get into a game against Zoro. I'm gonna keep this, actually, just because I can search for White Snake. Alas. I eat my own words. Search for White Snake. Of course I have the Tashigi off the rip, and I'm like, yo, I'm up against aggro. Let me search for this White Snake. Of course I can't find a White Snake. All right, that's fine. That's okay. All right. I'm actually gonna keep this because I might just need the counters. See, we really need to like kill this. That's my problem here. We really need to kill this. Got 2 cards? 3, maybe? Hopefully 3. Ah, 2 cards. Maki knowing what? Because that just means this chopper is dying. Fair enough. Yeah, I think we're gonna pass. Because what this allows me to do is go like overheat and like bounce this. Yeah. Yeah, bounce that back to your hand. Now that was... What is really going on right now? Yeah, definitely want that. Definitely want that. I'll take a hit. Oh, it's just so good. Let's attack this. Three to 3, right? We just gotta get combative. That's all this is, right? Just gotta get combative. 7k at this. Ain't no way. Come on. Yes. Yes. We did it. Everything gets 1k, right? So there has to be value in this white snake. I feel like I do get to at least counter out of this. We're gonna pass the turn. There is gonna be a world where Gravity Blade is gonna be good for us. There is gonna be a world for Gravity Blade. Oh Lord. Yes, there is. Oh Lord. Everything's swinging right now. Okay, so this isn't gonna swing on me, which is nice. So we can just do this. I mean, I guess I'm gonna keep those because it's like quote unquote like free counters, right? That's why I gotta keep that. So we're gonna go with let that die for sure. Yeah, let's do this and then let's do this. So I'm going to 7 here. So we're gonna go. Let's go 3 to 5 there. And then we can go on play. Okay, we're gonna send this and this to the bottom. Let's deploy this to grab something, which is better than nothing. And then pass the turn. Okay, it's kind of iffy, not gonna lie. It's kind of iffy, but it'll have to work. It'll have to work. Okay, we're gonna resolve that hit. Use this trigger. They just played, no, they had that. So I'm gonna bounce this to your hand, right? And that'll kind of stimmy the bleeding a little bit. Okay. So what we can now do, especially Tachidon attack into this, right? I can then go Kaya. Let's go pitch. Hina. Jesus. Okay, draw 2 cards. At least now what this means is like, okay, I'm taking some hits, but the Hina maybe can start attacking into some things. Keep their board a little clear. You're kidding me. Yeah, well, okay, I guess that doesn't play that, but still. Okay, so everything +3. Fair enough. Okay. What's the move? What's the motive? What's the motive? This just really sucks. Okay, good. I at least have I have some counters here. I don't have to take too much damage here, which is important. Okay. So at this point, we're swanging, right? Like at this point, we go attach one Dawn, attack here. I guess I didn't really need to do that. I could have gone this to that. Yeah, well, okay. Yeah. I used the Dawn for no reason there. The Dawn could have just gone to... The Dawn could have just gone to the Sengoku. Yeah, the Dawn could have just gone to the Sengoku here. Let's bottom deck both of those and pass the turn. Now they're just top decking. Hey, yo! What do you mean? That's your top deck? Hey, yo, what do you mean? Yo, I'm shocked. I'm actually shocked. I'm flabbergasted. That is the top deck? Into Kid and Killer? No. No. You're lying. You're lying to me. You're fibbing to me. You're fibbing to me. Into Kid and Killer is crazy. Like, okay, I guess I shouldn't have gravity bladed last turn, but into Dragon? Into Kid and Killer? Yo, I mean, look, this matchup's a bad one, but like, I didn't know I was gonna get punished this bad. Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. GG's.